Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a little bit of a deeper kind of video. I really want to talk about anxiety and how I learned to deal with it. I know a lot of you wanted to see this kind of video. A lot of you suffer with anxiety as well and know that I suffer with it via my Instagram or my Snapchat. So I wanted to make this video just in case I can help at least one of you out there. I have experienced anxiety for probably the whole year. It's been on and off when I was a child and stuff, but I never really knew what it was. It's only recently, like the past 6 months, that I've actually realized that I have something wrong with me, I guess. I'm no doctor or psychologist or anything like that. What I'm saying are just like simple ways to help it. I'm not saying take medication and that kind of thing. It's just ways that I learned to deal with it. I'm still not great at dealing with anxiety just yet, but these are definitely really good tips that I think could help you guys. I'm just a human being and I'm just trying to help at least somebody out there who's going through the same thing as me. I just want to start off by saying there's lots of different levels of anxiety. Some people have like generalized, some people have social anxiety. There's literally a whole different like bunch of different anxieties. Some people just have anxiety, some people have anxiety disorders, which I have. You know how you get like anxious if you're public speaking or if you're going to the doctor or an interview or something? That's just anxiety. And then other people actually experience like anxiety disorders where it affects their daily life functions and it does things to them physically as well and all that kind of thing, which is exactly what I'm going through right now. And it sucks. So hopefully I can help somebody out there. I occasionally get panic attacks. I guess there's all different types of them as well. Some people have really big ones and some people have kind of smaller ones, but mine last for a few minutes on and off. I get really shaky, I lose my breath, I feel like everything's closing in on me and it's literally just me, and I end up sitting there and crying, shaking, can't breathe. My heart is beating 50 million times a minute and it just really sucks. Like you can't think and you can't breathe, and it's basically your body just doing a fight or flight mode and it doesn't know what to do with it, so you just end up panicking and it really sucks. And I really hope that none of you have to go through that, but I know a lot of people that do have to go through that. Anxiety is such a general thing which sucks, like so many people have it and I never realized what it was until this year. So the more people tell me that they have it, I'm shocked that so many people go through the same kind of crap that I do as well. Find somebody to talk to. Don't let it bottle up inside. You really need to tell somebody about it. Some people tend to think that they're crazy and that they're the only people that think that way, and it's not true. There's so many people that suffer with anxiety. You need like your partner or your friends or your family or something. You really need to go talk to somebody about it, because if you bottle it up, your brain is just thinking so much and you're going to have a breakdown if you don't talk to somebody about it. So that is my #1 tip. Just talk to somebody. It'll make you feel so much better instead of just bottling it all up inside. The next tip is to find things that make you happy, such as YouTube, filming videos, exercising, baking, taking photos, that kind of thing. Find things that really make you happy and that can take the stress away of like the real life. Like once you're doing those things, that's all you like doing and it just makes you happy. So find things that make you happy. A lot of people have anxiety because they don't want to step out of their comfort zone. I suggest that you try it. Yesterday I had a panic attack because I really didn't want to go to job interviews. I went today and I felt so much better. I kind of had a mini attack on the tram there, and when I was there I was shaking so much and I couldn't breathe and I was like sweating, and he had to go get me water because it's just something I suffer with anxiety. But you do need to step out of your comfort zone. Anxiety is like scared of the unknown, which I've struggled with so much. I like everything planned and everything just set out there, and I don't like to go out in social like realms and meet new people too much. I don't really like leaving my apartment, to be honest. Like I get very bad social anxiety and I just don't like stepping outside my comfort zone. But when I do it, I feel a lot better, because the saying is you always regret the things that you don't do, and that is 100% true. My third tip is to surround yourself with loving people, whether that is your parents, your family, your boyfriend, your best friends, just people that you're really comfortable with. I don't have many close friends at all, and I only feel comfortable with a few of them and my boyfriend. When I'm with them, I don't think about my anxiety, I don't think about any of the bad things. I'm literally just enjoying my time with them, and being happy with them, but when I'm with like new people and all that kind of thing, my brain is still doing the usual overthinking, and it just wants to, like, I just want to be alone. And yeah, it all depends on the people you're around, but if you're around really comfortable people, or people that you're comfortable with, it really helps you just be mellow and calm down. My next tip is to find something that's your stress release. Colouring in books for people with anxiety are a big thing. Doctors will often tell you, or psychologists will often tell you, to get a colouring book. They are so de-stressing, if that's a word. I also like doing jigsaw puzzles, even reading books. Like, I just sit there and read. When I'm reading a book, I'm just reading that book and thinking about the story in that book. I'm not thinking about my life and all the things going on. And they're really, really good ways to kind of cope with your anxiety. My next tip is healthy eating and exercise. It sounds very boring, but exercise is so good for your mentality. It's good for your physical health, but it's even better for your mental health. Like, I love how I feel when I finish running, and it gives me just a fresh mind and a clearer head and all of that kind of thing. I definitely suggest running or going for walks or just anything that kind of gets you outdoors. I tend to stay indoors a lot and it drives me insane. So I definitely recommend going outside, getting out in the sunshine, going for a walk, laying on the beach or in the park, just anything that's outdoorsy. And healthy eating is definitely something that helps me. I feel so much lighter, clearer. I don't feel all clogged up. Like, my brain's already clogged. I don't want my body to feel clogged as well. And yeah, they're just another thing that I definitely recommend trying to do. My next tip is to keep a diary. I have a diary and I have just like a lot of things written down in my notes. It helps to get everything out there in the open. Some people go see a psychologist because you can talk to a psychologist, you can say everything you're feeling and all that kind of thing, but I just like to write things down on my own, write things in my diary, figure out what's wrong with me and how I can fix them. I have so many things that I need to fix in my life to make me better with my anxiety, but they take time, so I'm getting there. I definitely would just recommend writing it all down. The next tip is to challenge your own negative thoughts. This was a huge deal for me and I'm still struggling with it, but there was one day where I was having so much anxiety, so many panic attacks, and I spent that whole day writing down every single thing I hate about myself, everything I hate about my life, just every single negative thing, and that is so bad for you. But you need to challenge your own negative thoughts. Don't write bad things down. Like, don't make yourself feel worse, don't beat yourself up. Like, I know you're your own worst critic, but it really helps to just write positive things. Write all the things that you love in your life, that you're grateful for, all the things you're good at, all the things just to be happy about. That makes you feel so much better than writing down all the negative things. My next tip is to get rid of all of the bad things that trigger your anxiety. If it's people in your life, if it's your job, anything, like, just get rid of bad things that trigger your anxiety. My job was a huge deal for me. It is the reason why I have anxiety, and I quit it last week after a year because I could not hack it anymore. It was driving me insane. I'm now unemployed and that kind of scares me, but also I've had 2 days of unemployment and I feel so much better than I did going to that job every single day. So much better than being in an environment that just triggers anxiety and panic attacks. Like, you really just need to get rid of those negative triggers. My next tip is to seek professional help, whether that be a doctor, psychologist, psychiatrist. Just seek professional help. They'll be able to help you. The doctor can tell you what's wrong with you, and psychologists can help you through all different methods. Doctors or psychologists may prescribe you with medication. I don't want to take medication. It's not something that I want going through my system. I don't even take painkillers. I just don't like medication. I don't like it taking control of my body and not having my own control. But that's just me. I know a lot of people that take medication and it helps them a lot. So definitely go see a doctor or psychologist for that though. My last tip is just to breathe. Take really deep breaths when you're starting to feel anxious and panicky. Just breathe. Think about positive thoughts. Don't let negative thoughts take over. Find things that make you happy. Do things that make you happy. Get all of the negative energy away from you. All the bad people or your job or any other bad things that kind of trigger your anxiety. Just get it out of your system and do things that you love, and you will be so much happier and hopefully anxiety free. It is something that doesn't go away ever. It's always going to come back at certain periods in your life if you're going through a tough time, which sucks, but if you learn to cope with it, it makes it a lot easier. And yeah, I really hope that this video helped one of you out there. Please let me know in the comments if it did help in any way, because it would make me feel a lot better about making this video. I know a lot of people kind of give a negative stigma around anxiety, and I really want that to stop because so many people have it, and it's not because people want to have it and want attention with anxiety, basically. I wish I could get rid of it, but sadly I can't, so I'm just trying to think of ways to make myself feel better and to cheer me up, and I hope that I can help one of you guys out there. So please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!